Welcome.
Good evening, my name is Mario, and I am not here for myself, but for all of you. Today I want to share my story, a story filled with pain, but also with love, faith, and hope. When I was only 3 years old, I was abandoned. I don't know who my parents were or why they left me behind. I don't know if I will ever find answers, but I grew up in a Catholic orphanage, a place that, though marked by the sadness of loneliness, taught me something invaluable. That even when the world seems cruel and cold, God never leaves us alone. From a very young age, prayer and faith became my refuge, my companion, my comfort. They filled the voids in my heart that no one else could. Over time, I began to understand that perhaps God had placed me in that place, in that difficult situation, for a greater reason than I could ever imagine. At the age of 7, I became an altar boy. Serving in the church made me feel close to God. It gave me a purpose. Every mass, every prayer, every moment spent helping in the church filled me with an immense love, a love that I felt came directly from Him. But even with all that, something was still missing inside me. There were unanswered questions, a deep need to find something more, something that would give meaning to everything I had lived through. Then one day, as I prayed in the chapel of the orphanage, I felt something I will never forget, something different. An inexplicable peace, a presence that filled the air, as if someone was there with me. In that moment, I felt that God was taking my hand, not with words, but with His immense love. He showed me the way, reminded me that I was not alone, and that His love, that shining light, would never fade. That certainty filled my heart, and I knew that my life had a purpose far greater than I had ever imagined. Today, I stand before you to tell you that no matter how alone you feel, no matter how dark the nights may seem, God is always with you. His love is the light that guides us through the darkness, the strength that carries us when we think we cannot go on, and the hope that pushes us forward. He never closes a door without opening a window. He always gives us the chance to start again. I know that many of you may be going through difficult times, facing struggles that seem impossible to overcome, but I want you to remember this: God never abandons us. His love is stronger than any pain, and His mercy is infinite. No matter how much you have suffered, there is always a new opportunity to heal, to find joy, and to live with hope. Today, I invite you to open your hearts, to let God's light enter your lives, and allow Him to transform what seems like the darkest shadows. Every prayer, every act of kindness, every gesture of love we give is a reflection of His presence in us. Let His love fill you, strengthen you in moments of doubt, and guide you on the path of life. Over the years, I have learned that faith is an invaluable gift. It is a source of strength in the darkest moments. God is always there, even if we cannot see Him, patiently waiting to enter our lives and guide us with His love. I am not here to judge, only to share my story and remind you that God's love has the power to turn any sadness into joy. He calls us to be a light in the world, to live with faith, hope, and love. And I know that if each of us allows His love to grow within our hearts, together, we can make the world a place full of hope. If you feel His love calling you, if you believe in His infinite goodness, I invite you to write Amen in the comments and share this message with those who need it. And if you haven't yet, don't worry, because it is never too late to open your heart to true love. Remember, God's love never fades. He will always be there, guiding you through the storm, offering you calm, hope, and the peace we all need.
When the world left me behind, a voice in my soul began to speak. I felt alone, lost on the road, but God arrived and took my hand. Remember, God's love never fades. He will always be there, guiding you through the storm. When the wind blows strong and the sun no longer shines, He is the light that never goes out, our calm, our peace. be there, embracing you in His infinite love. No matter how dark the path you must walk, He will always be with you, never ceasing to love you. God's love never fades. He is the strength that will lift you up. In every step you take, in every prayer, His light shines within your heart. God's love never fades. He sustains us when everything seems to end. He is the hope that never extinguishes. He is the peace that our soul embraces. When life hits you with its harsh reality, and fear makes you doubt, makes you lose the ability to believe in the future, to see a new dawn, remember God will never let you fall. Ooh, He lifts you up when you feel defeated, holds you close when you feel forgotten. Every wound will heal with His love in your soul. He is the promise that will make you rise again. God's love never fades. He is the strength that will lift you up. In every step you take, in every prayer, His light shines within your heart. God's love never fades. He sustains us when everything seems to end.
Thank you from the bottom of my heart for listening to this song. In every word, in every note, I have wanted to share the boundless love that God gives us. It is a love that never fades, that strengthens us and guides us every step of the way. My greatest wish is that, as you listened, you felt that light shining in the darkness. Thank you for allowing me to be part of your journey, for opening your heart to hope. May the peace and love of God be with you always. Thank you.